Imagine a world where everyone speaks the same language. No confusion, no misunderstandings. Every word perfectly understood. Humanity had survived the flood. The earth was beginning again. Cities were forming. Families were growing. Civilization was rising from the ashes of the old world. But something else was growing too. Not faith, not gratitude, pride. And it would lead humanity to attempt something never seen before. A tower, so tall, it would reach the heavens. This is the story of the Tower of Babel. After Noah and his family left the ark, God gave humanity a command: be fruitful, multiply, and fill the earth, spread across the land, build new lives, start again. And at first, they did. Generations passed. Children became parents. Families became tribes. Tribes became nations. But instead of spreading across the earth, humanity gathered together in one place. A great plain in the land of Shinar. A land wide and open, perfect for building something extraordinary. One day, someone had an idea. Let us build a city. Not just any city, a powerful city. A city that would never be forgotten. And at the center of it, a tower. But not just a tall tower. A tower that would reach the heavens. Brick by brick they worked. They baked clay into stone. They used tar instead of mortar. Technology was advancing. Humanity was becoming powerful. But their goal wasn't survival. Their goal wasn't worship. Their goal was fame. They said, let us make a name for ourselves. And in those words, you could already hear the problem. The tower grew higher, 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 day after day. Workers climbed ladders carrying bricks. Builders shouted instructions. The city expanded beneath them. From the ground, the tower looked endless, a monument to human achievement, a monument to human pride. But there was something deeper happening. Humanity was trying to prove something, trying to prove they didn't need God, trying to prove they could build their own path to heaven. They wanted to be remembered forever. They wanted control. They wanted power. But heaven was watching. The Bible tells us something fascinating. God came down to see the city and the tower humanity was building, not because he couldn't see it from heaven, but because what humanity was building represented something dangerous, a united humanity, driven not by humility, but by pride. If nothing stopped them, their ambition would grow without limit, and pride, when left unchecked, always leads to destruction. So God decided to intervene. Not with a flood, not with fire, but with something much simpler: language. One moment the builders were working together, giving instructions, sharing plans. Then suddenly, confusion. A man spoke, but his co-worker stared back at him in silence. Another tried to explain, but the words made no sense. Friends could no longer understand each other. Families argued in confusion. Orders were misunderstood. Plans collapsed. And the construction stopped. The same people who once worked in perfect unity could no longer communicate. Languages spread across the city like wildfire. And suddenly, humanity could no longer stay together. The city was abandoned, the tower unfinished, and humanity scattered across the earth. Different languages, different cultures, different nations, and that place became known as Babel, because there, God confused the language of the world, and from there, humanity spread across the earth, exactly as God had originally commanded. The Tower of Babel is more than an ancient story. It's a warning. Humanity will always be capable of incredible things. Technology, cities, innovation. But when ambition replaces humility, when pride replaces wisdom, when we try to build a world without God, the result is always the same: confusion, division, and collapse. Because the greatest towers humanity builds are never meant to reach heaven. The real question is this: are we building our lives to make our own name great? Or are we building them to honor something greater than ourselves?